Hi, welcome to Trilo Therapeutics, where we have recently developed a breakthrough technology to allow for the very rapid discovery of new drugs and treatments for some of the most serious diseases like cancer. So one of the biggest challenges we face in biotech or in a pharmaceutical company in trying to develop new treatments for disease is that the vast majority of the disease-causing proteins, they're not enzymes and they're not kinases, and therefore they don't have a small little pocket that you can easily block with a small molecule drug compound. Instead, the vast majority of these proteins are large, featureless blobs, and they work by talking to downstream molecules inside the cell, transmitting a signal that ultimately will lead to disease. Now, nature has found a way, at least a few times, to develop its own compounds like this. So drugs like cyclosporin work because they are a much larger molecule and they have a large enough size to be able to fit in there and block these protein-protein interactions. So the key breakthrough that we've made here at Trilo is the ability to do DNA encoding for these types of molecules. And what that allows us to do is we take tens of millions of compounds, and to each one we attach a small DNA tag. Then very quickly we can screen this collection of millions of compounds against the disease-causing proteins, then using the power of DNA sequencing to pull out those specific compounds that bind and block these disease-causing proteins, instead of screening tens of millions of compounds all in different test tubes. So we've made a lot of success here at Trilo. We've made our first libraries. We've recently received Golden Ticket Awards from the large pharmaceutical company AbbVie, as well as from Amgen. We've also applied for and received a very competitive grant from the National Science Foundation. And we're very grateful for those, and it's really a validation of the approach that we're taking here at Trilo Therapeutics to prevent these diseases. So please join us in our quest for developing this technology and enabling the discovery of new drugs to treat some of the most terrible diseases.